And welcome back. And now it's my pleasure to welcome in Jamaal Schools, the head coach of Montgomery College's track and field team, and his top assistant, Tom Payne. Guys, thanks for joining me on the Raptor Report.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Well, guys, let's talk about Nationals. It's been a couple weeks now since the Nationals are over. You guys have had a chance to reflect on how the team did. Talk to us a little bit about your thoughts on the performance and the results up there, Jamaal.
Well, starting off, me and Coach Payne set a plan from the previous year to keep the expectation bar high. Don't allow any slacking, really push through regardless of the challenges. As we know, the weather has been horrible, so we didn't let any of that stop our game plan. Working out on the track 3 days a week, trying to go into the weight room, the pool, fitness center, and all that type of thing. Like I said, the expectation bar was high, and the plan was to push through and try to build, from last year performances in our national championships, and just see how far we can go.
Tom?
Pretty much, we had planned it from the year before. We brought in a recruiting class, and it was a rebuild year the year before. So basically, what we did was, we prepared them for nationals. All through the season, we brought them to some good competition. Qualify for pen relays and that kind of stuff, and gave them the exposure that they needed, and then we performed.
Well, we had some great results there, winning 2 gold medals, 2 national championships, 5 silvers. I have some memories of those national championship wins in particular. And I remember particularly after the 4x4 which was the last race of the meet, you guys were so pumped, especially you, Tom. There seemed like there was something more going on there than just the ordinary race. Not it's ordinary to win a national championship, but almost like you guys had been on a mission. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, I know from our previous year, the guys were kind of down because, not say they didn't perform well, but they didn't perform the way they wanted to. With just a little bit of here and there, a couple guys were running too many events, qualified for just a lot of events, and kind of wear his body, wear and tear type thing. So it's been a chip on our shoulders since last year's Nationals, working hard. Coach Payne's in charge of the summer, just working hard throughout the whole summer, getting stronger, getting faster, body maintenance, and looking into this year. And like you said, just the relief of how the process went and all we had to go through, from taking an hour and a half to shovel snow off the track just to practice for a half hour, 45 minutes. Dealing with the cold weathers, not having the proper track equipment. Because the budget was kind of mixed up and things just didn't come in the way it was supposed to. So it was a lot of challenges this year, and we told our guys, no matter what hurdle was in our way, we're getting over that hurdle. And at the end of each relay team that we won, it was just a sign of relief, and you can kind of see it in their faces, you can see it in our emotions, being pumped up, because the guys deserved it. They put a lot of work into it from 2 years ago.
Boy, they sure did. And when you said it was the relief of it, it was almost like the steam, just came out. I mean, it was great to see. It was one of the best victory celebrations I've seen.
Yeah, I was definitely proud of the guys, and you can see it in their faces. I mean, a couple had tears in their eyes. A couple was just, they couldn't walk because they were just so relieved and drained that it was just, an emotional time of joy, just because of all the hard work they put into it and dedication.
Must make you guys feel good as coaches, right, Tom?
Definitely.
To see that.
Yep.
That kind of passion. Yeah. Well, let's talk along the same lines is the effort that this team put in. We were talking earlier before the camera started rolling about how this was one of the smaller teams up at Nationals. You were competing against teams that were 2 and 3 times larger, which meant we had athletes running 3, 4, 5 events, sometimes simultaneously. Yeah. Talk about the kind of toll that takes on an athlete over a concentrated 3-day period, the kind of stress, how they were able to push through that.
Well, for me, I have to, thank our right-hand guy right here, because we actually planned it out to the T, where we had at least, 3 track meets in a week, throughout the regular season, with a lot of travel, a lot of repetition and practice, being able to just, kind of fine-tune your body for what was about to happen. I mean, we knew, just by the times and the marks that we've been kind of placing, that we knew the gist of what we was going to do in nationals, but it was just making sure that we was ready to do it. Like I said, just driving to Delaware State University, coming back, and the day next we're going to McDaniel, and then come back, and then we get ready to go to Morgan State. So it was just a lot of, preparation that, I think we did a great job of preparing these guys mentally more than physically, and it helped, and it showed when they performed.
Boy, that's for sure. That's for sure. Now we only have about a minute and a half to go. Let's talk about the team MVPs though, because we had co-MVPs for the men's side. We had Thomas McIntyre and Neiman Thompson, and then on the women's side we had Ziana Walker-Latney. Talk about, Tom, let's start with you. Let's talk about what these MVPs meant to the team.
Those three individuals are the toughest individuals I've ever coached. They have a whole lot of heart. And that's why they earned MVP. They were the ones that took on the bulk of the events to score the points for us at the nationals or any track meet. So, they were definitely the MVPs of the team.
Jamaal?
And on top of that, they never complained. Whatever we asked them to do, they went and did it, even if it was something that wasn't within their norm. Neiman actually ran an 800 on a 4x8 early in the season for us because someone was hurt. So, they deserved the MVP, and it showed why. Always came to work every day with their hard hats on, ready to work, and was willing to follow, help the guys follow their lead.
Well, they were inspirational kids, and really, I just want to say we're just about out of time, but it was an inspiration for me to be at that national championship meet and watch those kids in action. Great performances by all of them. Congratulations to you guys on a great season and a great job at nationals. And stick right with us, because we'll be right back with a look at MC's baseball and softball seasons. You're watching the Raptor Report.